Guys, he's gonna flip out, guys. Yes, guys, you know what I did. Shout out to the plug. Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy, the Travel Trucker, y'all. And today is Monday. We back with an episode. And man, today's a sad day in trucking, guys. It's really been a sad year, it seemed like, but another YouTuber, another famous YouTube trucker has quit trucking, guys. Yes, I did say it. We have another YouTube trucker that has quit. One of the many people that influenced a lot of people to get in the truck game, hot shotting, brokerage, or whatever. He threw in the towel yesterday, or the day before yesterday, man. Toe Piglet has got out of trucking, guys. He cited operational costs and mainly insurance hikes have just gone through the roof to make it nearly impossible to get out of the red every month. So Toe Piglet, a guy that has a huge fleet of dualies and hot shots and semi trucks, he has returned all his trucks and sold all his trailers, guys. He says he's moving on, and he's just the latest high-profile trucker that's on YouTube that is thrown in the towel. And you know, everybody's situation is different, but when you got these big names that they can't even maintain in trucking, it puts a lot of things into perspective based on where you live at and how bad it's gotten. Because these guys were motivating the streets. You know, you had Toe Piglet got out of trucking. You had Ken V got out of trucking. That broke the internet when Ken V got out. He said the same thing, man. It just ain't worth it. Then you had Scooby-Doo. He stopped leasing. He stopped leasing cold turkey completely, and he went back to being a company driver, guys. Just Trucking had a second truck. He was going to start a little mini fleet. He sold the truck because it was just too much on insurance. And my favorite, Trucking with Tay, he just went through a lot of labor costs, and he was just breaking down how stuff is expensive, and you need to have your chicken in order, your money saved up and whatnot, because it's through the roof. And the other guy, what's the other guy named 21 Trucking? They got out of the truck game, guys. And mind you, like I say, these are people that put out good content. They give out straight motivation, no hate, no nothing. It's good content, and they got on here and told us that they quit trucking, man. And it's not scary, but it just lets you know, like, man, this shit real out here, man. Like, if you don't think it's a recession happening, you need to open your eyes. I don't know what else you need to see, man. You got people constantly out here trying to make an honest living, and everybody's out here dropping like flies. Like, nobody's immune to this. Like, they're not just the main people that's getting out of trucking. I'm just giving you examples of people that are high profile in trucking, and they're taking big hits. And this is like, imagine a little man down there who's just starting his business, who has to grind out week in and week out and whatnot. And it's scary to know that trucking has gone that way. Like, these insurance companies are getting over with highway robbery. I don't understand why they're even allowed to raise their hikes when you need trucks to sustain goods in America. And you know, the thing that sucks about trucking is we don't control the rates, which is, well, I think we're the only profession where we don't control rates in insurance or on freight. Like Toe Piglet said a good example. He was like, Apple, they don't have to go through nobody to set their price. They set their price, and if you don't like it, you go somewhere else. So, you know, that's how trucking should be. Like, we should have a union on the same page to where certain freight costs a certain amount, and there's no exception. And it's to the point where these brokers are lowballing people. You know, and like I say, I know it seems like we talk about this all the time, all these videos, but these are just a whole different days and scenarios, man. You know, they shouldn't be able to do this, because right now, man, people are dropping like flies, man. To see, you know, these insurance companies, you paying, the man had like 30 trucks, example, right? He's paying $24,000 a month premium. He said with his new insurance hike, it was going up to $42,000 a month. That's 18 extra thousand a month. That's eating up his whole profit margin to pay his drivers. On top of fuel was $2 and some change this time last summer. Now it's over $7, $5, $6, $7, whatever. And there's no way between fuel cost, repairs have gone up because the parts are scarce, and insurance renewals are through the roof. There's no way you can sustain, no matter how big you are. Like, it doesn't make mathematical sense to sustain. You should just get out, and just liquidate as much as you can, get most of your money, but as much money back as you can. Not all, because you're going to take a hit. And if you're small enough, you got a truck or whatever, go be a company driver, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a company driver. Like, you can make 6 figures as a company driver. Don't let nobody lie to you. Trust me. As far as leasing, like I keep telling y'all in every other video, I think leasing is dead right now. Like, I don't know, these companies, they ain't making no money leasing. They got straight company drivers, or you leasing on owner operators. And, as far as the hot shot goes, you got guys like Hot Shot Benny, and I forgot the fat dude name, the one he was beefing with. And then you got Hot Shot Mac and whatnot. But Toe Piglet, he was like the big dog. Like, he was up there. I think he was the biggest hot shot guy that I knew. He had semi trucks too, so it wasn't just hot shots, but he had a system where he was taking 30%. You had the lease on him, you had to pay 30% cut. And by the time he got his cut and insurance and whatnot, he wasn't making no money. And on top of, he rented a lot of trucks from Enterprise. Enterprise raised the prices. The trailers too. He owned most of them, but he rented the other half. So prices of goods going up, man. We have no choice. You got to liquidate, man. But like I say, man, it is a bad day. It's a bad year in trucking, man. We lost another famous YouTuber to the recession in trucking. Man, like I say, man, prayers go out to Toe Piglet. I hope whatever next endeavor he has is successful, man, because, he was a motivation for me and a lot of other truckers, man. Like, not that we look up to somebody, but as in, you look for content every week about, this trucking in general, man. And for him to just liquidate everything and be transparent with everybody, man, that's big, man. But like I say, man, if you're looking to get in trucking, I still say go get your CDL. Still get in trucking. There are different lanes out here, guys. Don't let me discourage you from none of these videos I'll be posting. I'm just telling y'all the real, because a lot of people are not going to discuss a lot of this stuff. They only going to show you the perking and good side of things. When I say perking, that means the pros of trucking. A lot of the cons don't get showed a lot. But, man, like, to everybody that's getting out of trucking, man, hats off to you, man. You made a big step of keeping it real with yourself. And I hope and pray you get back into trucking, man, or you move on to something else. One day I'm gonna move on. Might be soon. Because I'm kind of burnt out. But man, just to see these YouTubers of high influences drop like that in trucking, man, it's mind blowing, guys. But that's all I was just talking about, guys. I ain't went up to much, man. Y'all stay safe. I'll see you on the next episode. Like I always say, save that money. Don't get caught on the hype, man. Until next time. Yo!